Song of the Avatar, Part 3 of Chapter 10, Divine Splendor. As I have told you before, Arjuna, I am Vishnu, and Vishnu means he who is everywhere. I embrace the entire universe, and my infinite love holds it all together. To the earth, I am the sun. My prana is the energy that sustains all life. The human mind itself is not conscious. Rather, it reflects consciousness. And I am the consciousness that the mind is reflecting. A pottery shop will display pots of many different shapes and sizes. No matter what their shapes and sizes are, each pot holds the same air. It's the same with people, who come in all shapes and sizes. Despite their differences, everyone has the same infinite consciousness inside. Arjuna, I am that infinite consciousness. I am the end of suffering for those who learn to lessen the suffering of others. I am the famous sage of the past, Brihaspati. You are all teachers, teaching by your example. You teach those around you by your actions. You teach spiritually when your actions are patient and unselfish. I am also the famous warrior of the past, Skanda, who conquered evil in the world. Use aggression positively to conquer greed and fear within yourself. I am the ocean covering 70% of the earth. The human body holds almost 70% of the same type of salt solution as the ocean. I am that inner ocean, Arjuna, that flows through you and sustains you. I am Om, and when this sacred name is repeated, I am also that repetition. I am the mighty and majestic Himalayas. I am the celestial fig tree with its roots in heaven and its branches supporting earth. The human race is the fruit of this tree, and humans are here in order to feed those around them. I am the first chair flute in the divine orchestra of the cosmos. Mystically speaking, the entire cosmos is a symphony that one can tune into via meditation. Among devotees, I am that divine seer, Narada. I have a question, Sri Krishna. Yes, Narada? It's about householders, those who choose to live in the world as they walk the spiritual path, as opposed to those who choose a life of renunciation and asceticism? Exactly. I know that you hold a special regard for the householders, but for the life of me, I can't understand why. I mean, they're hardly consistent in their spirituality. One minute they're all gung-ho on the path, and then they get sidetracked and forget all about it. They don't meditate on a regular basis, and their self-discipline is really here today, gone tomorrow. And what is your question, Narada? Basically, my question is, why do you like the householders so much when they are so easily distracted from spiritual discipline? Well, I'll tell you, Narada. But first, I'd like you to do something. What is it, Sri Krishna? Here, take this candle. Okay. Now, you see that temple over there? Yes. I want you to walk around the temple 3 times without letting the candle's flame go out. Is that all? That's all. Then I'll answer your question. No problem. I'll be back in a few minutes. As soon as Narada was out of sight, Krishna caused the winds to blow around the temple from all directions. Even though it felt as if he were caught in the middle of a hurricane, Narada protected the candle's flame. After 3 circuits around the temple, Narada was able to return the burning candle to Krishna. Very good, Narada. Thank you. And since you are one of my most devoted followers, unceasingly chanting my name every day and night, I want to ask you a simple question. While you were walking around the temple protecting the candle, how many times did you manage to chant my name? Gee, well, gosh, As a matter of fact, I was so busy trying to keep the candle lit that I guess I forgot all about chanting your name. Sorry. And so it is with the householders, Narada, who are constantly buffeted by the winds of family, community, and livelihood. If they can manage to remember their divine ideal amidst all those winds, even if it's only for a few moments every day, I am very pleased. Thank you. Now I understand. After requesting that Krishna describe his divine splendor, Arjuna is still getting what he asked for. The gist of Krishna's explanation is that he represents the supreme, most perfect example of whatever categories he chooses to describe. He concludes that anything within the realm of Maya that embodies goodness, beauty, intelligence, or joy is nothing less than a demonstration of the eternal reality. But what good can all this information do for you, Arjuna? I don't know. One can get lost in lists that categorize divine splendor, as well as all the names and forms comprising the material universe. Ultimately, such lists don't matter. All you really need to be aware of is that eternal reality is present within every living thing. Remember this and act accordingly. Let Divine Spirit fill your mind, Arjuna, and avoid the distractions of Maya. When you become united with Divine Spirit, in whatever form you attune to, you will have attained the ultimate yoga. Life will be good, both mentally and physically. Your increased intuition and creativity will help you to resolve your karmic problems. On the simplest level, just remember me and know that I sustain the entire universe, which is but a tiny fragment of all that I am. As a reminder, I'd just like to re-emphasize the importance of using the spiritual magnifying glass of meditation for investigating the world. Those who become good spiritual detectives will then be able to say, "How nice to see you, Lord Krishna, in all these forms." Namaste.